Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Prix Manager 2. So last time we took on the Brazilian Grand Prix and it was a chaotic one if you remember, because we only had 4 cars out of the 21 who started to finish the race, which was completely strange and it was quite exciting. But we won that race because thanks to Rupert Keegan, who got first place. Haslola, Minardi and Arrows scoring points also, which is unheard of because it's something you wouldn't have expected in real life. Now, I went to repair a car and I noticed something strange. Senna and Keegan's cars weren't exactly identical. Some of the parts, the cooling system, the gearbox, the rear wing and the airbox was different from each other. So Keegan had the heavier car because they had the closed airbox and devented, while Senna had vented and single, which I thought was quite weird that happened. But anyway, look at security contract and I see that Williams, we could try and break into Ligier and Williams's. In fact, we're going to do that actually. We'll start with Ligier. And we're in. Now, do they have a transmission we can steal? Yes, they do. So we're going to acquire their transmission. There it is. They're 10,500. It's expensive, so let's go for it. Yes, we have their parts, so we can get a better transmission now. It's rated 18. It's only rated 18. It's 2 kilos heavier, but we'll put it on anyway. Now, we can only, I would also break into Williams's, but we can only do it one at a time, and that wasn't the place I want to go. I want to go in manufacturing, since try and upgrade the suspension. We might want to upgrade their, I'm going to upgrade their stepped bottom, because we only have like very low rating. But anyway, the next Grand Prix is Jerez now. If you remember, we don't have a Jerez setup, so we'll just head in there now. Okay, we can see here, Prost is 1 second fast, nearly a second faster than Keegan. Ayrton Senna's 3 seconds slower than Keegan, which is a bit of a concern. Okay, we can see here Lotus and McLaren are way faster than both Senna and Keegan, so we're just going to have to hope that qualifying with the do or die instruction we can somehow get the front row, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Anyway, let's just go on qualifying and just see what we can do with the do or die instruction. Okay, 121. Okay, Keegan's in the front is 118, so he's improved. He's quicker than both McLarens. Senna is, well, he's down. He went from 124 to 121, but he's still pretty slow. Okay, he's down 6, so I'm pretty worried about Senna at this point. And Senna has spun off, which means he's stuck with 121.3, so I'm not happy about that. I'm really worried about whether Senna will race or not. And we'll speed up and we'll just hope for the best. Okay, the session is coming to an end, so we'll find out where the Williams are, but more importantly, where is Senna? Right, the Williams are in the front row, they've got past Keegan. Senna is 17th, so at least he will be guaranteed to race at least, because both Zaxby's and Brabham are, well, at the back, which means they're probably not going to race unless they made the 107%. But we'll find out how many drivers did not make the 107% pretty soon. Okay, surprisingly no one failed to make 107%, so all 24 drivers are racing. Keegan is 3rd, Senna is all the way down 17th, so I'm not hopeful for Senna to make up the places. But anyway, it's a Williams front row, then it's Keegan, Dumfries is 4th, Rosberg 5th, Brundle 6th, Prost 7th, Warwick, Nannini 9th, both Ferraris, Sears is surprisingly 12th, Streif 13th, Johansson 14th, Tamby, Fabi, Senna, Jones, Patrice, Boatswain, Rothgear, Garza and both Zaxby's are at the back, so I'm not hopeful for this race, but we're going to see what we can do. No one's stalling their car, which is good. See, but hopefully Keegan will maintain 3rd and hopefully Senna will build up some places. But anyway, the Spanish Grand Prix at Jerez is ready to go. now, and no one's still in their car this time. Keegan maintaining third, but we'll see where Senna is at the end of the first corner. Will he stay 17th? Yes, he will. So let's make sense of it by going to the TV camera here. So alright, the Williams are just long gone. Senna 3 seconds behind Fabian 16th, and someone's been penalised. It's Cirrus who... And Nelson Piquet has got a penalty. But Keegan's nowhere near Piquet anyway, so... Yeah. Oh, Alboreto and Nannini have both retired at the same time. They must have had some sort of collision there. And Keegan is 22 seconds behind both Williamses. Jeez. So the Williams are pretty much very dominant this season. Senna's in 14th, so that's good to see Senna make it the places. Johansson has retired. The Slowpoke is out. Senna's now 13th. Still behind Fabi though, Johansson's teammate. But just look at the gap between Keegan and Schleser, it's ridiculous. And Rupert Keegan has in fact retired, which is not good for us. There's no real point carrying on, to be honest, but I'm going to do it anyway. No, even if both drivers retire, we're going to carry on. And Senna has also retired from the race, so we're just going to have to sit back and just watch, since none of us are going to score any points. So the pit stops are starting. We have both Williamses at the front. Martin Brundle, surprisingly, is in third place ahead of Prost. Dumfries is first, and both Ligiers, 6th and 7th. Oh, Schleser for Williams has in fact retired. Oh, and hang on, said something about Derek Ward there, but it doesn't really matter. But who else retired it? It was just Boatson for Arrows. So, oh well, Angles retired there also. They're both. Oh no. Oh no, Street just dropped back to 8th there. I thought I was going to say both Ligiers, but no. Rosberg in 5th, and Prost 3rd. Brundle still 2nd, which is quite impressive for someone in the Lotus who was at a bankrupt team last season I mean. And Cirrus in the minority. He had a promising race on, but his race was destroyed by a penalty for whatever reason it was. And Fabi, who Senna was stuck behind before he retired, has also retired, so we're getting some mass retirements in. But I doubt it's going to be it'll be as crazy as the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's also a shame we aren't even taking part. And, Dumfries for Lotus has in fact retired. And Tambi retired roughly the same time as him, so must have had a collision of some sorts, but who knows. So we're down to just 11 cars. Wow, the previous race and this race have been chaotic, is all I can say. Just, who could predict what's happening? Both Ligiers are now in the points, with both McLaren's. Brundle and the Lotus, surprisingly still in 2nd, and Nelson Piquet in the lead. So both Formateros are in the points, 1st, 2nd and 6th, which is quite good to see. But it looks like Nelson Piquet is going to dominate this race and take the win for Jerez for the Spanish Grand Prix. We're going to have 9 cars still running. Just a lot of cars retiring at the very end. But, yep, it's going to be Nelson Piquet who wins the Spanish Grand Prix at Jerez, with Martin Brundle taking 2nd and Prost in 3rd. So why both our drivers spin off? Oh, they both had electronic failures. Oh, that's not good. I need to do something about that. But we're tied with Williams in the Constructors' Championship. That's not too bad at all. And it's only 3 teams who haven't got points, actually Brabham and surprisingly Ferrari. Active suspension, we've got the turbo level 2 finally. Oh. Advanced steering, skirts, advanced suspension, electrical systems, get the car chassis done. We've got $50,000 though, that's not too bad at all. And we had our EMS technology taken. Nearly a first win for Martin Brundle. And a dominant win for Piquet. Dominant is right, 'cause those Williams cars are just insanely quick. So should probably try and break into someone else's factory to get better electronics. And we'll try and get from Williams, since Williams are so powerful this time round. And yep, they've got better electronics, so let's try and steal the electronics. Yes! And now we've got it, so we can fit it on our car, so we have a better electronic system this time. And look at that, over a second ahead of Prost there, that's quite good to see. Nice, nice, nice. 18.5, 18.8, that's not any quicker. And both McLarens are considerably slower than both Ossellas, so that's saying quite a bit there. But anyway, speed this up and see how the other big teams are doing. Okay, both Lotuses got ahead of Keegan there, so Brundle and Dumfries have managed to be faster than Keegan, but not quicker than Senna, so that's saying quite a bit there. Anyway, let's get on with the qualifying, to where it really matters. We should, hopefully, check our parts. Yep, they're all fine. It's do or die time. So, can Keegan get ahead of both Lotuses? Hopefully. We'll see Senna break the qualifying lap record by nearly 3 seconds. Wow, that's very quick. And he's over. And he's nearly a second quicker than Keegan. Well, no, half a second faster than Keegan. But look how far ahead of they are from the McLarens. A huge gap there. And Johnny Dumfries has broken the qualifying lap record. Oh my word, Dumfries really had the hammer down there to beat Senna. But his teammate Brundle's in 4th. So that's really interesting that Dumfries managed to get ahead of the Ossellas, but not Brundle. Okay, the session is coming to an end, so where are both Williamses? Find out around about now. The Williamses, 4th and 5th, so they're behind the Ossellas, but Dumfries still at the front of the grid, which is... wow. And both act speeds, well, they're not 24th, 23rd, but they're still the bottom 3 with Garza at the back. Ferrari 18th and 19th. So Ferrari are really, really slow at their home Grand Prix, really. At San Marino, which is a huge surprise to see. But how many have failed to make the 110%? Because in the previous race no one did, but how many this time? Okay, no one failed to make the 107%. So, okay, ready to get with the grid. We have Dumfries, then both Ossellas, then the Williamses, Martin Brundle in 6th, Tambay surprisingly in 7th, Rosberg 8th, both Minardi's 9th and 10th, Prost in 11th, Warwick, Patrice, Jones, both Benettons, Street 17th, both Ferraris, Rothengater, Boatswain, Engel, Ossella, and Garza. Who knows what's going to happen in this race? Not me. Salah stalls his car, but Salah's looks like one of the back markers, so that's unfortunate for him. Trying to figure out where he qualified. He qualified 23rd, so yeah, it would not a big significance. But anyway, we're ready to race now, and well, but we're both still 2nd and 3rd, and no one's stalling their car, so no one's out of the race. Well, neither Senna or Keegan, more importantly. But let's make sense of it by going to the camera and see what's happening. So 3 teams in the points. Dumfries breaking the qualifying lap record, race lap record I mean, and he's already 5 seconds ahead of Senna. Fabi for Benetton's already retired. That's not good for him. But anyway, how far ahead? He's all over there, and we're 6 laps in, and we're already lapping the last place car. That's Salah, but then Salah did stall the car. Oh, Johansson, the slowpoke, and Jones has in fact retired. Both Benettons and Haslola, well, one Haslola I should say, are out of the race. We're still ahead of both Williamses. That's quite an important thing to remember. Is where, see, how far back are the Williamses? Oh, they're not back. They're not far back at all. They're right behind Keegan, so that's something to worry about. Oh no! No way. Keegan's already retired. What's happened to the Osellas? And Senna has actually retired also. What on earth has happened here? I've just noticed Prost is always down 15. So what happened to him also? Now both Lotuses are at front. Brundle's in the lead in the Lotus ahead of his teammate Dumfries, but oh, this is so annoying. We've lost both our drivers just like that. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. I don't even know what happened to them. Who's at the... They were only the 5th and 7th quickest. Oh, Nannini and Schleicher have retired. Oh man, Nannini. Both Minardi's are doing quite well. Unfortunately, they just can't stay on the track. The remaining Minardi series is at least still in the points position. But now Piquet's got ahead, which is bad news for us since it's Williams. Otambe has retired in the points position for Haslola. So Haslola not going to score any points, which is quite sad to see because Haslola with Tambi was doing so well to maintain 4th place. That's promoted Sirius and the Minardi to 5th place, but can the Minardi actually hold on to the points? That's the question we'll have to see. Warwick in 6th place in the Ligier. So, but the action is still pretty much died down because there's been no change to the top 3. Top 4 I should say. But the biggest surprise so far in this race is the fact Prost has not been able to gain the points and is 3 laps down. So that's quite a surprise to see Prost just not in the points at all, but even though he's still in the race. But it's early days. We could still get some more surprising retirements, but we're getting close to the end of the race. Yep, PK's won with a double podium for Lotus. Martin Brundle getting 2nd place yet again. Good old Brundle managed to do that. But what happened to both our drivers? Another electronics failure. We've got a better electronics and it still failed us. Now that is hard to believe. Oh, there was a bit of lag there, but that's quite hard to believe that we got new electronics and it still failed. But now Keegan's now dropped to 3rd place. Senna has still not scored any points, which is just unbelievable. But Minardi, tied in 4th place. Well done to Sirius there for that. Oh, McLaren, Lotus and Williams. Williams are just starting to run away now, and so is Lotus. So we need to... drastic change needs to happen for us. That suspension's up. Turbo, advanced steering skirt, advanced suspension. But this is just not good that we've lost the race because of the same thing, even though we've upgraded it. Nearly a win for Martin Brundle again. Next up is Monte Carlo, but we're going to end the episode here. We're making money now, which is important. Potential sponsors. Yeah, get some expensive sponsors down. Something it's just a must. Because we're starting to make money, which is important for us. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll find a way to figure out what to do with the problems we have with our cars, which is the electrical system. But thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye!